A female college student was born in a rural area. Met with the hand of the person looking for the treasure. Their meeting happened to be. We see images in the streets. Girl's name is Libby. In Platinum County, England. He's the eldest of 4 siblings in the family. In the eyes of family and friends. She is a young person who is full of heart and foot. She has an emotional personality. I like to make friends. September 2018. Libby returns to the Hercules. Attack her undergraduate position in philosophy. On January 31st, 2019. The case is late. The city where Otsuki is located is bitterly cold. Welcome to the snowstorm. Find a warm place and friends will send together. Drink a small wine. It's the best time for 7 days. Libby and her friends were there first. There was a drink in their apartment. Then go to the place. A furniture department named Willie. The Japanese government is very popular. Students and adults are welcome. It has a very luxurious dance. This is a regular performance show. It has a very modern dance floor. For performing dance. I work for a high-end furniture department. Willie doesn't allow drunk guests in. I'm sorry, Libby drank too many glasses before leaving. You are clearly drunk. The Ministry of Human Resources directly rejected him. And friends don't seem to care. Yeah, Libby's late. They must send someone to take Libby home. At 11:26 p.m. And friends sent Libby off on his way. Say hello to her. However, the body was destroyed in the Ministry of Equipment. It didn't work until the wee hours of the morning. The sound of the official department. Drink after drink. Friends, it was a great night. I have a friend halfway through. Did you not receive the order that is safer than safe? He didn't buy one of them. The roommate in the furniture department is missing. It's better than at home. Roommate will be back soon. Small. Friends, back to the apartment. There is a reply from the warehouse. So they started 4. But nobody knows where she went. And Libby just disappeared. Friends searched again near the apartment. But there is no problem. People started panicking. In the afternoon of the second day. I called the police around 2:20. Received a police report. They were the first, almost, to ever do a search. More than 70 police officers were assigned to. In the case of Libby, there are more than 200 university students. Common added search line. It's possible that Libby was drunk. Alcohol is hiding somewhere at night. So we started looking for shelters all over the city. Fire station and fire station. Days will go soon. Did you find any exhibitions? Where did Libby go? The police found multiple video clips. Take a picture of Libby's face before he lost it. They can contact the police. Libby's loss. Take a ride with Libby. 11:29 p.m. Libby returned to the apartment building. There are multiple users in the same area. So, we went out and saw Libby. But one of them called the police. And Libby didn't seem to want to go home. Because of the distribution. She lost her house. The control system has also been destroyed. She was captured by traffic cameras. Walk alone to the side of Welfare Street. 11:39 p.m. This is the path of the master. Maybe Libby was just drunk. Suddenly fell on the sidewalk. Fortunately. And somebody on the street happened to see this. They ran to pick her up. Then he put her in the same chair. About 10 minutes. Libby's appearance refused the company of passers-by. At the passerby, it will take 10 minutes. And Libby's night began to creep in. Scary, deadly. At 11:57 p.m. It was captured by a statue of Buddha Road. Go to the side of a man. The road is dark. It's hard to see where this guy is. But there are other controls nearby. Police have released the identity of the 8 men. His name is Patricia. The man's death has attracted the attention of the police. Check it out. 24 years old. Live in the field. He was originally a Bohemian. Immigrated to the UK in 2012. On the surface. He was a family man. A beautiful wife. Young child. Has been working as a butcher in the field. In the eyes of outsiders. Pagoda works hard. Happy fitness. This is a watch that shows a pair of human and animal harm. However, the police did not report the crimes he had committed. He lost another model in China. Before that, there are multiple people who have accused Pak of being in. The local government has committed various crimes. Those allegations were not investigated by the police before. This is the real world. From December 2017 to January 2019. Pompeo has been accused of stealing. Crimes against public order and terrorism. The purpose of his crimes with one exception is to commit crimes. Young women who live in Japan. That's Papa and Libby. So what's the problem? I have to mention it again. The bad behavior in the past. However, none of the students will compensate him. But they noticed many times that. Sneaking outside the girl's window. Peek at her clothes. This is the second time he went to a women's room. Steal her clothes. January 31st. The case is late. The moment Libby met Pamela. Unfortunately, the situation has been decided. 11:59 p.m. This is where Libby's body is. This is the price. Libby stand up on the chair. Walking on the Buddha Road. It can be seen from the control surface. Under the influence of alcohol. So he started walking left and right. And then for a moment, she falls back on the road. 30 seconds later, Libby staggers on the sidewalk. Same here. It was on the sidewalk above the highway. They're moving in the same direction. About half a minute. He's walking down the street. Towards Libby's position. 1 point. The output of the human shoulder is in the control surface. Go back down Beaufort Road. It was exactly 1 minute, 12:02 in the morning. They go to the entrance of another road. There is a stop control notice near this building. You're under the seat. Put it outside the warehouse. Wait for the next one. He stood up. Walk back to Joffrey Road. The police have increased the investigation and control of the shadow. Can you buy it? There is a shadow in this image. Wearing the street. Go to the hotel. Let them see the control of the stop again. We got Libby and Palmer. Let's go to the passenger seat of the car together. 1 second. This is a good place to enter. Then at 12:08 a.m. He made a mistake and stopped. Libby was photographed before he died. The most expensive section of the control surface. It's going to increase the number of jobs that are detrimental to the Palestinian economy. The police had more and more reasons to arrest him. February 7, 2019. 7 days after Libby's loss. Babe was arrested for allegedly killing Libby. During this period, the police detained his son. Find a search for Libby's whereabouts on the warehouse. Soon they will be able to buy it. 1 pink bag. Wearing a mask and some stolen feminine products. March 20th, 2019. Case 6 weeks. Unfortunately, this is not the case. There are people in the Humber River in the middle of nowhere. It's a floating one. The police beat the police. Send it to the French office immediately. Fruit Libby. Disclosure of the results of the law. Libby's cause of death is unknown. Because it is soaked in water. Much has been lost. But they do not rule out the possibility of asphyxiation. There is a chest in Libby's abdomen and the thigh is bruised. And the other is toxic. Libby is poisoned. But for every 100 milliliters of his blood, the alcohol content was down to 198 milligrams. Means the case him. I'm in the middle of a heavy drunken car. Find Libby's. The police officially launched a qualitative case. Persistent search. That was before Libby was killed. And the number of microbes started to increase. You live in the warehouse on Oak Road. People nearby reported to the police. On the case late. He heard about women screaming. If it is good, you can print it and control it. The line of Pavel in the shadow. The police have been able to control the situation. That's how he did it. On the case, PM. Padre used to go to the gas station to refill his own gas. Then it's slow to be there. Searching for crimes on the street. Notice that there was one person in the sky around Buddha Road. Silence. He parked near here. Take a stroll on the next road. Find the women who have fallen behind. It's right there. He bumped drunk Lily. Drunk and low. And Libby was delirious. It's good that the warehouse forced her to go to the warehouse. Libby's entry fee. Pa, please send the order to the warehouse immediately. Next to the building on Oak Road outside the street. Then at around 12:14 in the morning. And people nearby responded to the squealing of alibi. Maybe this guy was assaulting her. Libby's fierce resistance. Panicked, afraid of being stolen. Had to grab her by the neck. Until she passed out. And then 12:23 a.m. This is where we're going. Libby was left in a coma. Alive. 2 to 25 minutes of the original. Pa back to the case. And they took Libby and threw him in a river next door. Until 6 weeks. The river just arrived for him. The original Humber. 2-51 minutes after processing. And the seeker sees that there is humanity. They were walking around on another street nearby. October 24, 2019. Pack was officially charged by the police. The courtroom will start in January 2021 of 1 year and 3 months. In the midst of a one-time judgment. Accompany the prosecution's investigation. The crime of Pack. Crime? They took the words and the wisdom of many people. The final decision was made by 11 votes to 1 vote. February 2021. The court announced. Pamela and Libby were convicted of sexual assault. Sentenced to 27 years in prison. Libby is a very promising young girl. Just because of a small loss. They sacrificed their lives. It's a pity. Pack's crimes are outrageous. Before he enters. Wives and daughters were forced to return. Letter from the wife of the warehouse. The letter mentioned that he would contact her forever. I begged her again. 70 pounds to his warehouse. Then he can watch it in the warehouse. But not his wife. Chinese people don't deserve anything at all.